Hey girl, hey.
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. It's Jay back again with another video for y'all. So this video is a Dear Diary video, and you guys, I haven't done one of these in so long. I've missed them. I know that y'all have missed them. I haven't been wanting to talk. I honestly feel like from last year to kind of like just now, I've been in a very weird transitional state, and it just felt like there was absolutely nothing to talk about, like nothing about nothing, you know? So I haven't been wanting to do these videos, and I don't really force myself to do videos anymore because I feel like if my energy isn't right, then it's not gonna translate through the camera. It's a whole thing, but I just feel like I have to be in the mood to make certain type of videos, and I also just feel like it's not going to be like real deal us chatting and catching up the way that I feel like it's us sitting down chatting and catching up. So today I finally feel like giving y'all a life update. I wanted to start off doing these Dear Diary series videos again, but I wanted to give you an update from the last update, which was my last video. So let's go ahead and hop into it. I have my notes here so that I can be on track because I love to veer off and start ranting and talk about everything else. So let's go ahead and hop into it. I definitely got a Red Bull. I was trying mad hard to leave this in 2023, but like I can't. I'm sorry. I'm honestly just such a sleepy girl. I'm always tired, but I always have 1,000,001 things to do, and the Red Bull just gets me there, especially when you're out drinking. The Red Bull just does it for me. Okay, where should I start? Like, we haven't caught up in so long. A lot has changed, but kind of like nothing has changed, but like everything has changed, but like then again, things are the same. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop into it. I just have not talked to you guys in so long. This is crazy. So I categorized it the same way I did my last life update, and I just did categories of like working, school, traveling, dating, finances, personal. I just kind of like did it like that so we can stay on track. But I'm just gonna go down the list and we're gonna talk about work. I think that was one of my biggest struggles in my last video, was finding like a consistent job. ATL bottle girling can be difficult. It can be difficult finding a new job, and like that whole few months of you going to like casting calls and not getting callbacks and stuff like that, like it can be very hard to keep going through that. So I was kind of going through that. I do have a consistent job. I'm coming up on a year of working there soon. So out of all the other clubs that I've worked at, in my experience, I really love my club. I love my coworkers, I love my managers, and that's kind of like a first, you know what I'm saying? So I really like the environment and how it is right now. So I will say I'm not having problems in that area per se. So yeah, I'm not having problems as far as the consistency of finding work. So with that being said, I feel like I'm starting to realize that like my time in nightlife is kind of coming to an end, as it should. I feel like when you're nearing like your late 20s, you kind of gotta, you know, get out of the club and start a career. So that's kind of where I'm at. I love the club, but it probably has like a year or two of me left. But I want to start like trying to focus on building a career or a business or like something, because I can't obviously do that forever. Like, my goal is honestly a year, like one more year and we're done. But I'm gonna say 2 years and then we'll be done with that. I'm ready to start a career or a business or something that's going to bring me a lot of income, and a lot of passive income is really what I'm looking for right now. Something that doesn't really require me to be physically there all the time. I just don't think I want to operate like that. I've been kind of in a place where I want to wake up and ask myself, like, what do you want to do today? How do you feel today? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be forced to mandatorily go to a job and all of that. So I'm definitely wanting some more passive income, and I'm trying to find different ways, tricks, avenues, how to get it and everything like that. So the next topic is school, and y'all know I've been struggling with school for a minute and wanting to be done. I was supposed to be done. It's just so funny to me. It's really not, but it's really so funny to me because I find it really funny just because like every time I feel like I get excited about it, it gets like snatched away, and that's why I'm kind of just like about graduation now, because I feel like I've been so close so many times and they snatched it away, and it's like it's not even exciting anymore about graduation. So long story short, I was supposed to be done this past semester. this past fall semester, I failed one class, y'all. One class. I need one class to graduate. So I'm currently taking that one class right now, but I just feel like they're gonna come up with something else. Like my school, from the mentors to the, I don't know what departments, they just have a lot of miscommunication going on, or I feel like they don't communicate with each other. And so they just was giving me a lot of headache with my credits and everything. And I went for a couple of weeks of not knowing did I graduate or not. Like they had told me I had to wait weeks to find out if I graduated or not based on this one class that I'm taking right now. So I didn't graduate. So yeah, I'm on my way to graduation, but I just don't really feel that excited about it yet because I don't feel like it's real yet. Like, yeah, it's one more class, but it can go either way at this point, especially after last semester. It could go either way, and I'm just tired of getting excited about it or whatever, and it's just like not happening or whatever. So it's gonna happen when it happens, and when it does happen and I get that diploma in my hand, oh, we're going up. We're going up, baby. I'm celebrating in some big way. I don't know how. I don't know what I'm doing or nothing like that, but just know, like, you gonna know when I graduate. Y'all gonna know when I graduate. So yeah, we have graduation coming up this upcoming year. I don't know if it's going to be in the spring or the fall, but by any means necessary, I'm going to graduate and I'm going to get the diploma in my hands, period. Okay? Next up is traveling. I haven't traveled at all since Houston, I think, was my very last trip for real. I've honestly just been focused. I think I said that in my last video, but I've just been focused on getting my home life together, which you guys have seen with me. I've got a new apartment. I moved, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother chapter of life. So I've just been trying to like get my home life together, a consistent job that I actually, you know, don't hate. And I was doing this because I felt like it was really important to get my home life together so that I don't feel the need to escape all the time. Like last year, it was a lot of escapism and I just felt the need to like leave. I couldn't really handle my environment. I felt like a lot of things were out of my control, or I was putting in work and I wasn't seeing like anything, like any fruits of my labor. And so it was just a really hard time period for me, and I just felt like the answer was always trying to travel or escape. So yeah, in a nutshell, I haven't traveled at all, but for 2024, I'm definitely looking forward to travel a little bit more, even if it's just a weekend in Tennessee, like right there. Like, I don't know, I just need to start stepping away a little bit more and just live life. I think it becomes really, really challenging, I find, as you are maneuvering through adulthood, to just find those little pockets of having fun and living life and just like having a human experience. Because it's just always such a challenge of like staying afloat and also trying to excel or like level up while staying afloat. Like it's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm definitely learning that every single day. So I feel like that's a video that I want to do like in the very near future, is to talk about how I feel about having my own apartment and everything that comes with that. Because it's not just, you know, it's not a ball all the time. But yeah, so I want to talk about that a little bit. But going back into the traveling, I definitely want to do it more. I've just been trying to like get my life together at home so that when I do go on vacation, it actually feels like a vacation and I'm not in tears on the way back. Because I used to be in tears. I didn't want to come home. I didn't want to have to deal with my reality, like none of that. I wanted to stay where I was, and I don't want my vacations to necessarily feel like that. Like, of course, you're not going to want to come back from Jamaica or something, but I just don't want it to feel like how it was then. So my next category is like videos. And I just know that I haven't been consistent with you guys, or, you know, I'll start a segment like this, Dear Diary, and it hasn't been consistent. But I've honestly been in like a content rut for like the past couple of months. I've been giving y'all content, but I've kind of just been like at war with myself about what I even want to post, what I want to do, how I want this to look, like the rollouts, everything, trying to be strategic. Like, I don't know, like I just don't know how I feel about anything anymore. It's very weird. I can't explain it to you, but as far as the videos, just know, like, I don't know, like I don't know what direction I'm trying to go in, but it's just like we're going as we go, like every day something different. But yeah, so with that being said, one of the videos that I've been loving doing lately is the cooking videos. I'm really excited to start that, and I've been loving my pink kitchen. I got some more stuff, so that means more cooking videos. But out of the content rut, I think that is the best thing that has come from it, because I really do like my cooking videos so far. And then as far as my other videos, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. Like the rate this thing, I tried that out. I don't really know how I feel about it, so I don't think I'm gonna do it anymore. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just kind of in a content rut, and I'm trying to still like figure out what I want to do, who I am now versus 6 months ago, and what I was posting 6 months ago. Like, does that still fit? I'm just in a transitionary state. I don't know if that's a word. Transitional. I'm in a transitional state right now. So moving on to the next category of dating. I definitely talked about this in my last video, and I think I was very uninterested in everybody, and that was definitely a true fact until recently. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling someone new. I don't want to speak too much because I feel like it's a little too soon, but since we are talking about the category of dating, I just find it very funny that like my perspective kind of changed a little bit. So we went from like not being interested to anybody at all. Like literally, I didn't even have eye candy, y'all. Like everybody gave me the ick. I literally didn't like anybody that I saw or talked to, interacted with, or nothing. So now I feel like my perspective has definitely changed. So yeah, in comparison to the last life update, I feel like I'm definitely feeling somebody new. They check off a lot of the boxes that I felt like I wanted for myself. So I'm definitely liking that. And I'm definitely finding out that you have to date who you're compatible with. And I want to go into astrology, but I feel like a lot of people are not into astrology. I definitely feel like it plays a factor. It's not the end all be all. I'm not going to say that. Like, that's not a thing. I definitely think it helps to give some direction as far as like what you want and what you need and everything like that by people's personality traits and all of that. And so with this new dating situation, I'm really just liking the fact that I've kind of see this shift, I guess, in having an adult relationship. So what I mean by that is like having adult conversations and having like these realizations about like wants and needs, and I'm able to like be vocal and really like recognize what I need and what I want within a relationship, and I'm able to like voice that. You know what I'm saying? Just really have adult conversations. So I'm just going to use this for an example, but like if you having a disagreement with your partner, I don't necessarily think it should always end up in a screaming match. I don't know. I feel like just as you get older, I think it's important to learn how to like navigate differences differently, if that makes sense. And the last thing I'm gonna say about dating, so I can get off this topic real quick, fast, and in a hurry, because it's just too early to talk about this, but one thing I do like about my current situation is that I just really like being treated like a lady. And I know that's a very like broad statement, but it's just like a lot of guys cannot make me feel like a lady. Like they don't make me feel like a lady. Oftentimes they make me feel like a little girl. They often make me feel, I don't know, just give me the ick. So yeah, this situation definitely opened my eyes to that a little bit more. Like obviously I want my man to make me feel like a woman, but like I'm really starting to feel like womanly, like at big girl age, if you really understand what I'm saying. Like I really like the vibes that I'm getting, and I hope it continues to be, you know, a good vibe, but I don't want to speak too soon. So yeah, that's everything I have to say about like the dating area, but you know, we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. And yeah, so the next category on my list is under finances. So the main thing I worked on after Christmas was working on my overconsumption and being easily influenced. Honestly, I just need to manage my money better, and I oftentimes buy stuff on a whim. I be bored sometimes, I be sad sometimes. Retail therapy is like a thing for me. It has been a thing for me for years, so I'm very like used to going towards that habit. But I'm definitely kind of the overconsumption. Like my apartment is filled to the max, y'all. Like I have a 1-bedroom and I don't have nowhere to put nothing else, so it's like don't buy nothing. I don't even want nothing new. I can't do nothing with the old stuff. I'm just over like all the stuff. So like materialistic and so many materials. Like I'm just kind of over that phase, and I just feel like a little bit less is more. So yeah, I just really been trying to get my money management better, and kind of just, if it's not, you know, bills, food, necessities, kind of don't spend your money on it. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to incorporate that a lot more in 2024. So the last category on here is kind of like a personal, I guess, general area of how I've been feeling since the last life update. So for my personal, honestly, I've been liking to be seen less. Like, I've honestly just been in like ghost mode, and it's just like, I'll pop out every now and then, but it's like if somebody got their phone out or they trying to take pictures, it's kind of like, like I'm not even here, like I'm not here. I can't explain it, but it's just like, I don't want to be seen a lot of the times. Like, even going to stores and stuff, I wish I was invisible. I just think it's very odd being perceived when you don't want to be perceived, if that makes sense. And I know for some it may not sound like a really big deal, but it's just, but perception is just like really crazy. I really can't explain it off top, but it's just like, who said that? It's that type of thing. Like, I get perceived a lot for being like innocent, and she's so sweet, and she's so nice, and like all these things are like good and true, but it's just like, who said that? So when I do something bad, let's say for example, if I did something bad, then you would perceive me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would have this perception of me of, oh, why would she do that? She's supposed to be this good girl, this girl next door, da, da, da. But it's just like, I never said that. Like, you perceive me that way, and that's kind of where I'm having an issue, because it's like certain things I never said that, or it's like I never, you know what I'm saying? Like, where are you getting this perception from? And you're just forming it in your head type of thing. And it's just, I don't know, it's just a weird topic, so we're gonna leave it at that. Another personal thing, like I said in the beginning, was that I really just genuinely felt like there was nothing to say, like nothing about nothing. There's literally nothing to talk about, only things to do, and I still kind of feel like that in 2024. It's just a lot to do. Like, stop talking. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just time for action, and yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm gonna say about that one, because a lot of the times I don't have nothing to say. Like, nothing about nothing. Y'all see my makeup videos. We don't have no story times. We don't be talking about nothing. I'm working on it, but it's just like, I don't be having nothing to say for real. Maybe it's the fact that I have nothing to say because I'm not in a position for me to say those things, or I'm not around certain people for me to have different conversations with. Maybe I should say that, because working in a club environment, going back to work, but yeah, working in a club environment, you definitely come across very surface level people. Like, you'll just have conversations about black trucks and Amiri and Casamigo Reposado, Don Julio Reposado shots, and like, I don't know, just nothing of substance. Everything is very like superficial and surface level, and yeah. So with those conversations, I feel like I have nothing to add. For example, my coworkers, a lot of them watch baddies, and it's no shade. Everybody, you know, have their own thing of what they're into and their entertainment. So I don't care what nobody watch, but just an example, I don't watch stuff like that. So I cannot add to the conversation, or I cannot have a conversation with you about stuff like that, because I'm not interested in stuff like that. That's not the type of stuff that I want to consume. So it's just like, we don't have nothing to discuss as far as certain conversations. You feel me? And I just feel like a lot of things nowadays are very negative, superficial, and very surface level. And so I just feel like I don't have nothing to say. Like, I don't know. Everything is so like odd right now. I guess as far as what's trending and what's popular and what's in and what people want to discuss all day, every day. Like, I don't know. The next personal thing I feel like I've been working on and will continue to work on is being at war with myself. And I'm always at war with myself constantly over decisions, over what to forgive, who to forgive, how to move in this certain situation, how I should feel. Like, are you overreacting? Like, I'm just always at war with myself. So yeah, I've constantly been at war with myself, and I feel like that's definitely something that's going to continue, because I'm just very indecisive about a lot of decisions about life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I go back and forth with myself all the time. So my next personal would be navigating real adult life, like I said, with an apartment and everything, and needing myself. Like, needing myself is so hard, because sometimes other people need you, and it's like, I can't help you if I can't help myself. Like, sometimes I need me. Like, I gotta put me first, Lucius. So it's just like really hard to navigate like adult life and like needing yourself. That is such a hard thing. The other day I was sick. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't do much of anything for myself. It took all my strength to do all these things for myself, just to pull myself together to go to work. And it's just like crazy to me to think about the fact that I have to, because I have to pay bills and I have to, you know, live this adult life in my apartment. But it's also like I need me. But it's like I need me to be right before I can take care of anybody else at work. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been kind of a struggle navigating everything and still like trying to need myself and be everything for myself, if that makes sense. And then lastly, under the personal, I would just say having a roller coaster of emotions. That's honestly a always factor with me. I'm always up and down, up and down. I have highs and lows, seasons, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, honestly, I just feel like I just left out of a season of feeling lazy, lost, didn't have direction, disencouraged, not wanting to try. Like I just left the whole season like that. I don't know if it was seasonal depression or what, but baby, I was low, and now I feel like I'm starting to want to try again. So now I feel like I'm wanting a little bit more. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to work on my consistency. Y'all know I'm not consistent. I'm very real with myself, and that's one of the things I struggle with. Time management and being consistent is really bad for me. But yeah, I just feel like I acknowledge these roller coasters of emotions, and I have to try to like navigate and figure out what do I need when I'm feeling these feelings, if that makes sense. So yeah, right now we're good. We're going on the up and up, but yeah, I was definitely just right here around like Thanksgiving, Christmas. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it, like, which is crazy because I feel like I've been working on my gratitude, and I've been feeling like in my body, I've been feeling gratitude, and I obviously feel like things could be so much worse, and they're 1,000 times better than what I thought it could have been. Like last year, I didn't see myself living in my apartment before I got it. Like, I don't know, I just didn't really see these things as being attainable. But now that I have it, and I know that like I can reach these things, anything I want, I can reach it, I can have it. This music is really throwing me off because I really don't want to get copyrighted, and I'm trying so hard to do this video for y'all. But I just want to go ahead and say my last little bit. So I'm just gonna read to you guys what I wrote yesterday while I was kind of like mapping out my video, because I feel like I was able to tap into like some of my real feelings and how I have been feeling these past couple of months. So yeah, I'm just gonna read you guys what I wrote yesterday, and we're gonna wrap this video up. So I wrote this, and it says, overall, I feel like I've been in a transitional phase, rediscovering me, what I like, who I want to be around, what I want to consume. I just said that. Everything is changing, and change isn't always bad. It's just different. And that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm trying to navigate this change because I think it's an amazing change. I definitely think that I'm in a whole new era, and it's not all sunshine and rainbows, but I'm definitely like still navigating and just trying to change things that I feel like needs to be changed. But all change is not bad change. It's just a difference. Like, it's different than what you're used to. I'm honestly still getting used to the whole shift as a whole. Like, I'm still getting used to it. I really still feel very disconnected some days. Like, I'm way back. Like, I've been left a year or two, you know, behind, and I'm still trying to like catch up. It's a very weird transitional phase. And with that, I feel like a lot of the days I'm like kind of weird about my identity, because it's like some days I honestly feel like I'm still a teenager. Like, I can't explain it. Some days I literally feel like I'm still 16, 17 years old. And then there's other days where I'm exaggerating, but I feel like 88. Like, I feel old. My lower back hurt. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. My knees popping. Like, I don't know. I just feel like old and tired and, I don't know, worn out. So it's very weird navigating through everything while feeling all of this stuff that I'm talking about. And then I feel like overall, I'm still just really learning how to navigate and come into my own as far as like acknowledging how I feel and standing up for how I feel. Like, a lot of the times I would feel things, but just like I'll get over it, or you know, like F them, I'll get over it and I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to deal with it, that type of thing. And I feel like I deal with a lot of my emotions just on the inside, and I don't really feel like anything else can help me, because it's just like, you know, like, why talk to you if I feel like you're not gonna help me or you can't help me, type of thing. So yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm definitely just learning my body more, my emotions more, just really being in tune with me, myself, and I don't know, it's a transition. I don't really know how I feel about it. It's not a good thing or a bad thing, but I do acknowledge that it is definitely a transition for me, and yeah, that's what 2024 is looking like. So that's everything I wanted to say as far as my list, and I hope we covered everything as far as my life update since the last time we sat down and talked. I'm really glad that we got a chance to do this, and I hope that I'll be able to do this again, trying to work on, you know, consistency. Bear with me. But yeah, I love you guys. I hope you love this video as well. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you turn that post notification bell on so the next time I drop a video, babe, you don't know what kind, then you'll be notified. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram for content, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Oh my gosh, and did you guys see me attempt to do Vlogmas? It wasn't the best. I feel like I definitely needed a little bit more preparation, and then the fact that I got sick within the days too kind of threw me off. But how did we feel about Vlogmas? I actually think the days that I did do were going very well, and it was kind of fun to do it. I think I would do it again, but I definitely need a lot more preparation because doing videos back to back to back like that was actually insane, like insane. But yeah, how we feel about Vlogmas, y'all let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video.